Yo, what's up everyone? Luck here and welcome to more Tower of Babel. I got a little bit carried away and grinded all the way up to level 50 Chaos Dungeons, but I think I've found a build that will literally never lose, even at Chaos 70s. Before we start, if you could also make sure to check if you're subbed, liked, and hyped the video, it's all free to do and it helps the channel out so much. Thanks guys. Alright, starting off with a skill tree, I'm just going to slowly go up and down the skill tree because there is a few changes we have here. So you can go ahead and follow along if you want to replicate this build. And this is pretty much the ultimate min-max of this type of build. And I'm hoping that we'll be able to get even more min-maxed whenever more levels in the regular tower come out as well. Alright, on to the build itself. So on the hat we have recover 1 mana with a 25% chance whenever a projectile pierces an enemy. On the cloak we have plus 50% attack speed for 4 seconds after a critical hit with a special attack. On the chest we have damage received reduced by 30% for 3 seconds when a special attack is used, and considering we're going to be spamming our special attack, that is really good. I do have 2 intelligence gems slotted in here because that is extra attack power. On the gloves, we have Dagger increases projectile count by 100%, throwing them in random directions, and this is going to help with mana regeneration whenever it pierces an enemy. On the belt, we have 50% chance to instantly trigger 1 available skill on special attack. On our first ring, we have 35% extra damage to crowd-controlled enemies. On our second ring, we have 25% evasion chance and cooldown of 1 skill reduced by 4 seconds after a successful evasion. On our boots, we have Lightning Strike. Lightning Strikes fall 1 by 1 in sequence. Projectile count effect changes to cooldown reduction and prioritizes elite enemies, and this will help with those super tanky elite enemies, so we don't really need to worry about them as much. On our necklace we have plus 10% crit chance and plus 30% crit hit damage per special attack, and it stacks up to 3 times if we don't use a basic attack. And then we have a legendary gem slotted in here, recover 1 mana per skill cast. And lastly, for our weapon, I have this crazy superior crafted legendary with 25% special attack crit hit chance, and it's got 132 out of 140 weapon power, and it goes all the way up to 343 damage. And that's it for the build. Let's get in here and test it out on Chaos Dungeon level 50. And of course, like in all my videos, we do max time limit, max curse, and more with stronger elite enemies on as well. Alright, let's get in here. Now the first thing I like about this build is that you can easily take care of some of these main enemies right off the bat. Like right when you're starting, you're not struggling to kill anything, you just wait for them to get clumped up, and then you hit them with 2 special attacks and it instantly gets a level up. Alright, we're going to go ahead and ban basic attack because we are not using that at all. And we're going to bless special attack because this is our main source of damage. So we want that to be as high as possible. Oh yeah, okay, we have projectile count, which is going to be super useful, and mana restoration. So we'll bless both of these. And I could take Blood Whirlwind, but I think I really just want to focus on skills that have the ability to pierce. So we're going to go ahead and take mana restoration to start off with. Okay, Phoenix is really good because it does pierce. So we're going to take Phoenix as our first skill, even though we did have 2 levels right there into projectile count. And there's the Hydras coming in. Lightning Strike is a second skill that we desperately need to pick up for this build to work. And we also have XP gain here, which is really good, but I'm going to take the 3 levels into a special attack, just because it is 3 levels, so I don't really want to miss out on that. Alright, let's do more mana restoration. And you can already see that our Hydras are doing a lot of work here. 3 more levels into special attack is super good. And we're just chilling, walking around, killing these enemies. Nice, we have projectile count here. We don't really need to take any more levels into like our skills because we're just focused on damage from our special attack. So I would want to ban these, but I think I'm going to leave it just for a bit. Maybe get a couple more levels into Lightning Strike because that helps us a lot with the elites. But we'll take 3 levels into projectile count right off the bat here. And also, Lightning Strike does help with... Okay, we can ban Phoenix right here. Lightning Strike helps with stunning enemies as well, so that's really good. I don't really want any of these. I mean, we got 2 levels in a Lightning Strike, so let's save some rerolls and just take that. We got light work from our little Hydras over here. Okay, Heaven's Judgment is another piercing ability, so we'll take that as well. Love to see it. Really need to hopefully see Dagger here pretty soon. Let's do a reroll. Spinning Blade is also really good because it's a piercing spell. I'm going to hold off on that because I want to get daggers first. So let's take more mana restoration. And that's our first legendary coming in on this run. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Alright, let's switch over. Use our last 2. Oh, nice. We only had to use 1 reroll, so we have 1 left. Let's go ahead and pick up XP gain. And we have our first elite coming up here. We just have to dodge. We're not very powerful right now, but we will get there. We will get there. I do like 3 levels into evade as well, so I'll take that. Just for that extra source of survivability. Nice. Okay, that was a very good situation to deal with, considering we only had to dodge the ice spikes that the elite had. I don't like any of these. Let's use our last reroll. Hopefully get something good. Yes, we got Dagger. Perfect. Alright, let's pick up Dagger. And now we can actually get more piercing and more mana restoration. Let's go ahead and ban Lightning Strike here, and we'll take XP gain. So far, so good. I need to see more damage nodes, I think. We will do more XP gain here. And pretty soon, I will start to switch over and focus less on XP gain and more on getting special attack maxed out as quick as possible. Just so we have the most damage we can get. Alright, let's use another ban here. And we have 7 bans, which is crazy. Actually, we have 8 because we banned basic attack at the very start. We're doing good on survivability. Here's another skill that we want to bless, which is attack power. Let's go ahead and pick up the attack power. And you can already see what kind of build this is. Alright, we do have Spinning Blade here, which is really good, but also Magic Hammer is really good because it's close by. So we'll take Magic Hammer for now. That'll give us more opportunity to pierce. Let's get more projectile count. So basically, the way that this build works is you spend mana by using a whole bunch of special attacks very fast, and every time a skill pierces an enemy, you get more mana, which actually generates, let's take XP gain, which generates more of these arcane energies, and the more arcane energies we generate, the more Hydras we get. And the more Hydras we get on the field, the more damage obviously we do, and it just gets crazier and crazier as it gets farther and farther into run. So we'll do 3 more levels into special attack, and now we're only 5 levels away from maxing out special attack, with 17 minutes left in the run. That's going to be a pretty good chunk of damage. Alright, let's do 1 more into special attack. We're getting closer. Nice, nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and take Spinning Blade here. Actually, you know what? We can take Ice Spike because we do have the 35% damage to crowd-controlled enemies, and Ice Spike will get them slowed, which is a crowd control. So technically, that is overall better than Spinning Blades. And we just move around, try and stay close to all of our Hydras over here, our little Hydra clump. Alright, let's start to ban some stuff here, so we can do this. I do want to get attack area, but I also want to get a little bit more levels into dagger, so we have more projectile count. So we'll take 3 levels here. Maybe even ban that next time we see it, because we don't need that many levels into it. We just need enough to where it's going to be more beneficial for our build. Right, let's use a ban here for magic hammer and switch over to our main build, and we'll pick up more mana restoration, because we are gonna need a lot of mana restoration for this build to work. And we already have a good chunk, but the more mana restoration that we have, the more we will be burning enemies down. All right, let's use a ban here on dagger, and we'll pick up attack power. Come back into our little garden of Hydras, and we'll do more projectile count, and that will help with the cooldown of lightning strike. We also have all of our skills picked up now. We'll go ahead and do 2 levels into XP gain, help us progress a little bit faster. Alright, crit damage isn't as useful because I don't actually think that the Hydras account for the crit damage for special attack. It did say it does 100% special attack, so I think maybe just maxing out special attack is gonna be a lot better. But I do have a couple of these left, a couple blesses, so we'll go ahead and bless that, and we'll take this one into special attack. Alright, 2 more levels into projectile count. Gotta love it. We have more piercing chance here, but we also have evasion chance. I think our evasion chance is close to max. Let's see, where is it? Mana. Nope. I think it's like up. Oh wait, I saw it. Evasion chance max is 85, so we're not even close. So we'll go ahead and take the 2 levels into evade, just to go ahead and guarantee our survival for this run. And there is one thing. Let's take 2 levels into special attack. There is one affix that I haven't found yet. I haven't found 2 levels into attack power is good. There's one affix I haven't been able to find on a gear piece that I need it to be on, which is, let's take life regen, which is the one where it's 15% evasion chance, and upon successful evasion, you heal a little bit of life. So whenever we have that one, I think I either need it to be on a gym, which is going to be very, very unlikely to happen, or maybe even on a ring. But yeah, that's one of the affixes that I really need to find, and then we'll be able to easily survive Chaos level 70s with that. We also have damage reduction here, so we'll take 2 levels into that. And damage reduction isn't really necessary for these lower level Chaos dungeons, but when we get up to level 70s, that is definitely going to be needed. Let's go ahead and finish off special attack here. Now it's maxed out, so I think our Hydras are doing the max amount of damage that they can do. Alright, let's do attack power here. And we'll just keep on going in a circle, trying to stay around our little area of Hydras here. Let's do XP gain here. But I gotta say, I do kind of want to get away from this area where it's like the gravestones, because it is kind of difficult to see what's going on. So maybe we migrate a little bit up here into a more open area. We have another elite. Ah, okay. Here we go. Attack speed is the last skill that we need blessed. So we'll go ahead and pick that one up here. And that is because whenever we're getting to the point later on in the run, whenever we're able to generate mass amounts of mana, we're going to need to spend it as fast as possible. So more attack speed means faster attacks with special attack. I don't know if I need crit chance, but there is 3 levels into it, so I will take it. And that elite is down. It didn't even drop a single thing, which is not cool. But we have a bunch of Hydras on the field already. We do have 3 levels into casting speed, which is pretty good, so I'll take that. I don't think casting speed is necessarily necessary for this build, but it did have 3 levels, so why not? Let's do more mana restoration. And I could have taken attack speed there, but I kind of want to focus on mana regen first, because let's do attack power here. I want to focus on mana regen first because if we hold down our special attack, we're still not able to fully hold it down and be able to cast every single time. So we got a little bit of ways to go. We do have 4 levels into casting speed, so I will take that. It's not every day that you see one of those. A skill level with 4 options into it. Oh man, I hate these elites that have these purple electric balls. Okay, let's do more mana restoration here. And we'll do... let's do life regen. We'll take projectile count. Now we're just 1 level away from maxing that one out. I think I might actually do this build on level 70s, and this might actually be the build that I use to grind level 70s. And another helpful thing that I've been doing, all right, let's take more mana restoration, is actually taking some yellow gear that's level 20 or like higher level than I had, and infusing the affixes that I wanted onto those. So you can see my belt is crafted, this ring is crafted, most all of my stuff is crafted because I just wanted to get more defense stuff, and the way you get more defense is to get higher level gear. So that's a really good thing that you can do to kind of boost up your survivability. Nice. Also, auto pickup radius is super good, but we'll go ahead and take 3 levels into attack power because that is more efficient damage. Alright, and we just continue walking around and murdering all these demons. 2 more levels into mana restoration is super good. 1 level away from that being maxed out as well. And technically, you could bless auto pickup radius and just stand still and have all the monsters kind of just drop their gems close by in range to where you can pick them up. And pretty much just, you know, kind of have an AFK, well, AFK sort of nice. I love seeing rune drops. AFK sort of because you do still need to spam down your special attack. But having more pickup radius is super good, because it just means you don't have to walk as far to get gold and XP gems. Nice. We got a yellow sword over here. Definitely want to pick up the yellow swords, because yellow weapons most of the time are a little bit better than... Let's do projectile count and max that out. Yellow weapons are sometimes a little bit better than the legendaries that you find. Okay, we have a magnet here. Let's just kind of stay right here in this general area. That's a gem. Where is that gem at? I can't find it. Alright, let's do some crit damage here. Because I think even if our Hydras don't account for the crit damage, using our special attack definitely does. We'll take 2 more levels into crit damage here. I think I picked up that gem. Oh man, we got more of these. These are the worst kind of affixes that an elite could have, in my opinion. Okay, we can go ahead and max out mana restoration here, and then now we can focus on attack speed as well. Okay, I don't want to pick this up quite yet. We got a little bit left in the run. 10 minutes left in the run now. So we can go ahead and just relax a little bit. Let's do more attack speed. I didn't mean to pick that up, but it happened anyways. Let's pick up some crit damage. And we'll do more crit damage. And more attack speed. We'll do XP gain, so we can hopefully get to max level a little bit faster. And I would love to pick up some pickup radius pretty soon, just because we don't really have that much movement speed. So not having to walk as far is going to be a little bit helpful. Walk up here, try and pick up a little bit more of this XP. Nice, we got auto pickup radius. And I wish I had another bless so I could actually bless that one. But it is what it is. Still a very, very good build. Look at all these Hydras, holy. The more mana we get, the more Hydras we create, which is super, super good. Nice. Another legendary down here. Let's do 2 more levels into XP gain and max that out. With 8.5 minutes left in the run, not too bad. Not too bad, actually. Alright, let's do more attack speed. Oh yeah, look at how many Hydras we're creating. And if we get more attack area, then that makes our special attack even bigger, which makes us able to hit more crits with our special attack, which gives us 50% more attack speed to put out more attacks. So we'll do more crit damage here. Go around and kind of just pick up some of this stuff. Let's do more attack speed, 2 more levels into it. Another level into attack speed. Nice, dude. And look at how fast we're attacking, and we're almost able to keep up with our damage, or with our regen. Let's go ahead and max out crit damage here. I think our special attacks that we are hitting for ourselves are hitting for like 900k almost, which is super, super crazy. Alright, let's pick up 2 more levels into auto pickup radius. And we'll go ahead and do piercing chance. I don't really think we need piercing chance, but the more we pierce, the more mana we get. So technically it does help. And we're not really looking for, let's do some more evade. We're not really looking for magic item find. Not in this video at least. So we can focus more on damage output. Alright, more attack speed. I don't want to stray too far away from where most of my Hydras are, because that's just more XP and items scattered around farther out. Alright, let's do some attack area. Nice. Another legendary. We'll do more attack speed, and we're 1 level away from maxing out attack speed now. And now we're able to go crazy with our specials. And attack speed is maxed out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this build is absolutely insane. And I'm really looking forward to getting into Chaos level 70s, just so I can like farm the highest level gear that I can. Let's do 2 more levels into attack area. Because even though this build is good and great, it can be so much better. But in order for it to get better, we have to do a little bit of grinding. Alright, let's do casting speed here. And I think we kind of can even stay still for a little bit. But you know I'm not going to do that because I just can't stand still. Let's do casting speed and max that out. I feel like I always got to be moving around a little bit. Let's do more attack area. Now that I'm thinking about it, this build might even have what it takes to do a no movement build on KS level 70s. Maybe. Maybe. You would have to incorporate a lot of what is it called? Armor. So maybe getting that minus 25% movement speed and plus 700 armor affix would be very good for that. And that might actually be something that I do and make a build about. I think we're pretty decent on our evade. Never mind. We still only have 40%. Let's go ahead and pick up 3 more. Does that change at all? It doesn't. Oh, because there's a max, and then you have a percentage of that taken away the higher chaos dungeons you get into. So, I mean, 40% is maxed, which we had a while ago, I think. But I completely forgot about that. Let's do reduce damage. We got another yellow sword up here. Gimme, gimme. Head back into our chaos field of Hydras. Man, Hydras are so crazy. I think Hydras are absolutely underrated, to be honest. Let's do more attack area. There's another sword up here. Give me that. Alright, let's do 3 more levels into attack or pickup radius. Love that. So far, we're just chilling. We're just chilling. And we'll do... You know what? Let's do more movement speed. Because why not? Yeah, that was 918,000 on that special attack crit that I saw. Yeah, it looks like our Hydras are only doing, I think, 350k max damage. Let's do damage reduction. Which isn't the greatest, but, you know. Sometimes you gotta take what you can get. Let's kind of migrate back over here, away from this lamp. 4 levels into piercing chance. That's pretty decent. Take it out. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, we're definitely hitting or holding down our special attack, and we're never running out of mana now, which is absolutely crazy to think about. Nice. Another level into pickup radius. Okay, we're getting a little bit less mana, but that's because there's less enemies around. Thinking about it now, I think the crowd control just mainly comes from the lightning strike, so we probably should have taken spinning blades instead of ice spike here, but that's fine. You live and you learn. More auto pickup radius. Let's come back over here. We are 94 now, so let's do more attack area. Got 3 minutes left. I think I'm just gonna stand still for a minute and let everything kind of just like stack up around me. All right, let's do some range here. 2 legendaries on the field so far. Love to see it, and we are absolutely... All right, nice. 3 more levels into reduced damage. We're absolutely surrounded by a circle of Hydras. Nice, there's a magnet up here. Let's take 1 level into auto pickup radius. Now that's maxed out. And it's not necessary, but maxing out reduced damage helps a lot. Let's do life regen. It helps a lot with those projectiles that come whenever there's like a whole bunch of projectiles coming at you later on in the run. We will do more piercing chance, and we're maxed out for levels, so now we don't even have to move. We can just stay right here in this circle of protection, which is our Hydras. And honestly, I think this might be my main build for grinding from now on, because this is absolutely insane. This might even be the best build that I've ever made. And I've done some pretty cool builds out there. But damn, do I love Hydras. I'm gonna just move around here just so I can get some crits with my special. I don't know if crits from the Hydras count as crits from special, going towards the plus 50% attack speed. But if they do, that's even crazier. And it kind of seems like it. It really does seem like all of our attack speed is staying. So maybe it does. Which means we absolutely need to get a way to spend mana faster. Well, actually, it doesn't look like we need that because, I mean, we're spinning it as fast as we can. We're pretty much staying at max, so we're always able to get some more mana. As well as having more than enough mana than we need. Nice, dude, this is crazy. Alright, I want to test this. It's gonna be a little bit crazy, and it might lag a lot. So we might only be able to test it for a few seconds, but let's see what it looks like. Wow. Wow, I have no words. This is absolutely insane. It's beautiful, and it's not even lagging that much. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we definitely found our new build. Although I can't see anything anymore. But that's fine because we don't even have to see, we don't even have to move. Don't even have to move for this build to work. But when we get down to like 15 seconds, maybe even 20 seconds, I'm gonna switch it back so I can pick up some of this stuff that's around me. And now let's go ahead and switch back. Put the transparency back on. And let's go ahead and move around so we can pick up some of this stuff that's on the ground. I don't want to lose all of this. That's a lot of loot. That's so much loot. Oh my god, there's more. More is dropping. We got 8 seconds. Get it, get it, get it. Yes, we able to pick it up. We picked it all up. 1 second left. Nice, dude. Oh my god, that's crazy. So yeah, one of my best builds I've ever created, and this is crazy 30 billion damage. We're definitely going to be able to hit over 100 billion whenever we get to Chaos level 70s. But look at this. Special attack, 24 billion, almost 25 billion alone. Alright, let's see if we got anything good here. Everything's sorted by level. Any good weapons? 320. And I don't think the weapon power really matters that much, but we just want to look at the damage per second. I think that's pretty much the number that matters the most. Alright, looks like we got no decent weapons. Yep, not really any decent weapons. Let's see the legendaries. Anything that we need? Still not seeing the evasion. But that's fine. We've got 20 more Chaos Dungeon levels to go before we hit level 70s. So that's where we're going to call it for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to drop a like, sub, and hype the video. It's all free to do and it helps the channel out a lot. Thanks guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.